What's up, digital warriors? My name is Alex, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to use TailwindCSS templates and components inside of a visual page builder. You can use all of the thousands of components and pre-built Tailwind templates that already exist on the internet without having to touch a single line of code. All right, so to do this, we are going to use a platform called Ycode. Now, Ycode is a platform very similar to Webflow, where it has essentially a visual interface that allows you to change all your different styles, add new components, set up a CMS, so much more. But the benefit of Ycode is that it's built natively with Tailwind CSS, which means you can import entire Tailwind components and templates straight into Ycode and start editing those templates with their visual builder, which will automatically apply the native Tailwind classes to maintain consistency, scale throughout your website. Okay, so we're gonna head over to Ycode and log into our account. You can set up a free account to get yourself started, and we are going to create a new project. So I'm gonna go here, let's select a blank canvas, and I'll name this project Tailwind Templates, let's say. There we go. Now we've got our project created and we are straight inside of the builder. Now, as I was saying before, this builder is a Tailwind based builder. So essentially anything that you do, create and style visually through their different design settings will automatically be applying Tailwind utility classes. So you don't need to worry about setting up your own class system or your naming convention. All of that is handled automatically and uses the great setup that Tailwind has been building on over the last 5+ years. So what I'm going to do, I've got my builder open here. I'll show you real quick how this works. If I go and add a new element to the builder, let's say I add a section, and then maybe inside of that, I want to add one of their pre-built components. So I can go into layouts here, and let's say we just pull in a section here. See, it generates the new section, and if I did want to style this, I could go into their designer tab here and change, let's say I change the font color because it's an easy visual change. See, it updates it there. But the cool part is that it's adding this as native Tailwind classes. So if I go have a look at the advanced settings here, I can see it's added using Tailwind's utility class system. If I wanted to do this using Tailwind classes myself instead of the designer, I can do it straight in the panel here, and I could type something along the lines of text blue 500. Let's give that a little example, text-blue-500, which is a native Tailwind class, and you can see it picks that up the right way and it styles that part of the page correctly. Okay, that's not what we're here for. We're here for importing templates. So let's just clear out everything that we pulled in so far. Delete. And I'm going to jump over to Tailwind's component library, and let's just pick out, let's say, a feature section. We'll pick this one here. Top one, go ahead and copy, jump back over to Ycode, and on the body, I can then import HTML. And all I need to do is paste that in, hit the import button, give it a sec, and it's going to convert everything that was written on the Tailwind component into the Visual Builder's design element system. So I can then go use this template and just say, again, I wanted to change that text. I can apply a class, text-blue-500 to it, and it will switch out the text color, or I can use any of their built-in visual editing systems if I didn't want to touch any of the code. So if I was to again select that text heading, choose a color, let's go with green this time, select the primary green, bam, done. We'll give one more quick example. Let's choose a different one. This one's nice. It's nice and dark. Looks fancy. Jump back over. Select my body. Import my HTML. Beep, boop, beep, boop. And there you go. It pulls in the whole element. Also pulls in all the responsive breakpoints, all the different styling. So if I did want to preview this on, let's say, a phone screen, you can see it's got the right, you can see it stacks correctly. It does inherit all of the responsive styling that comes with the templates that you build off the web. And this is really cool because there are thousands of templates that exist, thousands that exist for free online, and you can use any of them as long as they're using Tailwind's utility class system and they're built for Tailwind. They will work flawlessly with Ycode. Now, Ycode adds one additional layer of functionality to this, is that it allows you to turn anything that you import into components. So just like if you were manually coding a web app, say a Vue app, and you set up Vue components with Tailwind, you can do the exact same thing within Ycode. You can essentially save any section of your website into a component, and then you can reuse that component throughout your project, control all of the component styles from one central master location, and then make changes to the component in a sort of parent-child fashion, where you could edit the text of the children or the image or anything else that's in that component without impacting all of the rest of the components on your website. Or you could choose to make those changes to the master component that then trickle down to all of the children. Okay, that's it for getting started with importing Tailwind-based templates into Ycode. The last thing that I wanted to show you to help you kickstart your projects inside of Ycode is our very own style guide and utility system. And it's essentially a tool built on top of Ycode and Tailwind that helps you completely streamline your workflow. And the way it works is it essentially componentizes all of the different elements that you would be using. So you can go into here and have a look at our UI components. You can see we've got a bunch of templates pre-built that are already responsive, ready to go. And everything that you see on here is also interconnected to then your style system, where you could jump in and change your colors, your spacing, your borders, your padding, anything that you want from one location, and have those changes be applied globally to your website and all of the other UI components or elements built with our style system. You can grab the style system over at creator.gg. It's completely free. Just simply click request access and it will give you a download link to clone the Ycode project into your own workspace. That's pretty much it from me. Let me know if you have any questions or what you'd like to see in a future video. Thank you very much for stopping by, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.